Boy, I'm getting a lot of work out of that one. How are you guys doing? I don't know how to operate my own systems, man. Why is this thing moving? Why is look? It's going like this. I ought to just randomly do this, and then that way you'd think it was the arm. Guys, how are y'all doing? It is Monday night. Yes, yes. I'm not late for trivia. Oh my gosh, how are y'all doing? It is enchiladas unbreaded. I love it. How are you? Um, oh my goodness gracious, I just noticed you're a boomer sooner. That is awesome. That is awesome. Actually, I like Oklahoma. It's a y'all are really very nice, gracious fans. Squad Bob, how are you doing? Rabbit, what's up? The experts here. Brown Dog. So Brown Dog is Melissa Jane. How are you doing? I saw her earlier, and it was so weird. I was like, can they see me? Because it felt so weird. Because I was like, oh, like I'm used to like being on stream with everybody here, and it was weird. It was weird. Jim and No Filter, did I say hi to you? Because you deserve it twice if I haven't. Texas Jen, how are you doing? Big day tomorrow's her birthday. So happy birthday, Texas Jen. Rabbit, how are you? Look, I made it. That's good. I'm glad to know that. Um, Ash, how are you doing? Great Dane, mom, awesome. I was I asked White Rabbit this morning. I said, "Did you see Great Dane, mom?" And she was like, she had already fallen asleep when we were talking, and I said, "Yeah." She said that it was the Allison Rice story. Is how she found found out about the silliness here, and she was like, my rabbit's like, "Who's Allison Rice?" Mountain Girl, how are you doing? She's actually why I'm late, guys. Blame Mountain Girl, or I'm gonna blame Mountain Girl. Uh, I was like, oh my gosh! Like I was just sitting here, I was watching something different. I was trying to get some content going in my brain, and I was like, I looked over, I was like, Mountain Girl's live. I'm actually gonna catch this, and like she'd been streaming for like 99 minutes when I got on there. I was like, but I was able to give the thumbs up, and I was able to participate in the chat, and I was able to hear her beautiful voice. Uh, oh gosh, man, all this stuff is so messed up. You know what? I need a new one. I just realized something that I need. I just realized
I
something.
think we got a super chat.
Guava Ball praying for Brown Dog's recovery under White Rabbit. No more leaving Brown Dog alone with expert. Hang up the phone, Dad. Thank you, Guava Ball. I'm going to tell a story about today. So, we, uh, he's running from the super chat. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I was just trying to get to it. So, we end up at the vets today, right? And the very first thing, my diner's not open on Mondays. I was like, if I had known that, I'd have said, "Can we do this?" Hey, Leslie, how are you doing? I'm telling the story right now. We end up. Well, here I'll fast forward to. We finally, gosh, man, it was like I don't know what was it, White Rabbit. 4:30. After 4:30, when they finally called and said that Brown Dog did fantastic and they want to keep him overnight, of course, make sure he's okay and everything. In the morning, the vet's going to get there and he wants to take him outside and, see how he's doing. They're sending him home with the cone of shame. So that one's going to be funny. But anyway, right now, the brown dog is he's okay. It's Mama and me. Well, actually, I think it's me because I'm going to tell you guys a story about Mama. So we're there. We've checked in. Told you the diner, they're not open on Mondays. Anyway, we're in the little room, whatever that is, little portal, and I've thought about you all day, Leslie. I was like, man, I wish I had like a way to, you know, it's weird. It's like, I wish there was like a group text type thing, just do a single deal. But I put that out there in the community tab. I was like, I don't use community tab enough, and I was so excited to get it. But anyway, so we're there, we're checking in, and uh, the nurse. And by the way, Brown Dog, man, he's acting like he's never been there. He's so excited. We took Blue Dog with us. She's like, no, 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 no. Don't you take my puppy. Remember, I mean, she picked him out. She really did. She's like, don't you take my puppy away. She was crying. She was whining. She didn't like, I mean, it happened as soon as we got into the parking lot. I mean, my shoulders sore from holding her. I mean, hold her like this. To try to keep her from trying to jump out the door as Rabbit was trying to get Brown Dog out of there. Anyway, so we're checking in. And the nurse says, well, after the surgery's over, would you like a phone call or would you like a text? Do you know what the White Rabbit says? You can text. I'm standing there, I'm leaning against the wall, and I'm like, excuse me, what? No, I didn't hear that. She would not say that about her baby doll. Her most precious, little sweet faced. I mean, look, I mean, you guys, I mean, look at this face. It's so sweet. It's like that face, that little face. You can just text me. What are they going to say in a text? Job's done. What if there was some sort of problems? Like, well, there's something else going on. I mean, how do you say that in a text? I want to hear from the doctor. I want the doctor calling saying, you don't have anything to worry about. That's how I want the conversation. That's all. That's what I want to hear. Then I want to get into the question stuff. No, no, no. Mama White Rabbit says you can text. So I'm leaning against the wall and I'm like, I know I didn't sleep good last night, but I surely didn't just hear that. And I mean, it takes me it was like 50 Mississippis. What are you doing? What are you doing? No, it's fine. What are you doing? Ow! You close that door. You close that door. You leave me and Blue Dog here. Mama's mean to us. Yeah, my good girl. Don't go back out there. Come here. Come here. Stay with me. Oh, good girl. Good girl. Oh, I love you. So I took you for a ride today. I would take you for a ride tonight. Oh, that's not fair. No wonder. I'm still going to finish the story. So after it seems like 50 Mississippis, right? And I go, hey, ma'am, could you do you mind if you just went ahead and called? Like I would feel better if we got a phone call instead of a text. And she's like, oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that'd be great. And I was like, damn, that hurt, man. It was twice. Anyway, the end of it is, so now comes the fun part. I overpromise things, and I'm like, Well, I mean, he's a puppy. He's got this long life ahead of him. And this last year, I haven't been able to be involved with him as much as I wanted to be. And why aren't my buttons working? My buttons aren't working. Sorry. And that was a total squirrel moment, wasn't it? Oh, cool. I got the cursor over here. I can do this. Anyway, oh, I'm not how to do that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I wasn't as involved as I wanted to be this past year, and I was like, here's the thing, we will we'll do rehab. I was like, I've got to get in shape. We're gonna get you in shape. And I said, Rabbit, look, you gotta. I was like, look, I don't care. You gotta promise me this. Just every day, you'd be like, hey, get up, fat man. Take the dog for a walk. So anyway, that's what Blue Dog calls me. Blue Dog's like, you're just another crazy fat man. But anyway, yeah. So the rehab starts soon, but right now we're just happy. We're just happy. Tired. Oh my gosh! After the vet called, I don't remember the end of. I mean, called Rabbit because they're smart. I forget what we were talking about, and uh, fell asleep. Her and I both slept for like 2 hours. It was a hard sleep. Um, hey, thank you, Sonia. Just stopped by to smash the like. Have a great evening, everyone. Appreciate you so much. And that also reminds me, I need to get here into the chat. So I saw TR Greater X in here. Brother, this is the craziest thing, man. So this morning I said, we need to, I was like, don't forget, TR Greater X is having a CDL test today. And right then, it's like, we turned the corner. I was like, oh, that place says CDL testing. That's kind of fun. And then tonight, coming back from getting pizza, I saw a place said now hiring CDL drivers. I was like, I do believe in signs. I do believe in signs. Oh my.
I think we got a super chat. I think we got a super chat.
Mountain Girl, thank you so much. Dinner for you and Rabbit and Dog's Chick-fil-A. That is exactly what we will be having. That's the. So the grand plan is we're going to be sleeping downstairs so Brown Dog doesn't have to traverse the stair steps. So it will be a fun time. Rabbit's a snorer, but real bad. She says that she doesn't snore. Is that in her dreams she is dreaming that she's actually a tractor? I don't know. Dude, I hate this, man. Unfortunately, I failed the test, passed the pre-trip at 2 of 3 backing maneuvers, but failed on the third, trying to get on Wednesday. Dude, good. You got it over with. You got it over with. You know what it is. You don't have any nerves. You're going to be fine. Yeah. Yeah. It's true. Vets do suck, but we need them. Yeah, it's, I'm surprised that we don't have vets that just specialize. And why do you want out now? You are fine in here. Thank you. Wait, I'm.
Ash gifted 3 memberships, and they were all picked up, and Toy Box Brian gifted 1 membership, and that was picked up.
You're not coming in here to hit me?
I never hit you.
Okay. I'm a little behind in the chat. This is what I found out. Real quick here, Dragon Man, how are you doing? Hey, no, I was not an absentee parent. She was the one who went out of town when Brown Dog got the ACL injury. I was here for him. I was here. The stress of Mama being gone. It was more than his little leg could bear. I don't get it. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Let me see. I'm on the wrong. That's how this works. Okay. So, Ash gifted a membership. Thank you. Toy Box Brain gifted a membership. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Uh, Ash gifted a membership. Ash gifted a membership. I like reading through this like this. That is awesome. That's smart. That is smart. Wait, Ash, do you have a tournament coming up? Uh, we can. We need to promote tournaments. We need to promote tournaments. Mrs. T, how are you doing? Just remember, there is a Mr. T out there, guys. There's Mrs. T. There has to be a Mr. T. Love the. I love the bulldog avatar. I see it every time. Every time. Um. What did she do? She's on top of things. Is she? You guys, look, man. I thought, like, let's just have a chill out. I was like, we won't be long. Uh. Oh, hey. One thing we did do. Okay, I had to repeat that in my head. One thing we did do. I want to make sure I didn't say do. One thing we do, because I don't know. I got tickled. um. Uh. Oh, hang on here. I see a welcome to the other Sharon. Does that mean that Sharon Osborne is here? Let's see here. I have to. I have to bounce, guys. But much love to everyone and prayers for speedy recovery to Brown Dog and much love all. Mountain Girl, we love you. Thank you so much. I will. Oh, I've never done a shorts for the dogs getting their chicken nuggies. I'll put we'll do an at Mountain Girl when we get one of those. Um, Shizzy, wait, hang on, wait. Shizzy was not. That never happens. I don't know what never happens, but that's great that it doesn't. Or maybe it should. I don't know. Oh, guys, that reminded me. Last night's stream, it got dinged on Twitter. I got dinged on Twitter. The title was Nuts on a Sunday. Why do they put nuts on Sundays? What is up with the maraschino cherry? These are questions I cannot answer. I don't understand who thought the banana split was a good idea. I like ice cream. Sorry. I see you, woman. Oh, okay. Keep them. Okay. I just realized I've been pushed completely off the screen. It's Guava's fault. Oh wait, I gotta get back over here. Look, I'm looking at the wrong one. Sorry. Okay, so Rabbit came in to tell me that I need to pay attention. Rabbit gifted a membership. Thank you, Rabbit. And Great Dane Mom gifted a membership. Thank you, Great Dane Mom. Guys, if you have gotten a membership, go to the tab of my channel, and there'll be a link in there for the Discord. Please sign up, go in there, and comment. It grows with comments. All it is, it's very PG-16, just like the show. There is no hentai porn in it. Okay, I think that's every other Discord has that. The Texas Jen and Melissa Jane and Miami Spice. I like saying that. I like saying Spice. They are. It's their Discord. It is theirs. They control every aspect of my life that White Rabbit doesn't, and so they keep that place squeaky clean. It is very nice, and yeah. So just go and say hi, hang out. Sending prayers to Brown Dog. Love you all. Love you, Leslie. Um, Discord. If you go to there's a member. If you go to my page, the experts channel, there's a tab up top. If you're a member, you'll have a new tab. It says members on it. Um, Gosh, this thing. I hate these lights. I can tell I'm still tired. I'm like this. I need water. What was I talking about? Yes. I can't even say yes. Did you hear me? I was mixing yeah and yes together. Thank you, Texas Jen, for talking for me. I cannot wait for her birthday's in 1 hour. Well, actually, it's 2 hours her time. Um, you can accidentally wave at people in Discord too. What's the friends thing? That's a new deal. Well, it's not a new deal, but like I thought, like if we were communicating, we were friends. And then it says on there you can add friend. I'm like, what happens if I do that? Wait a second, do I seem weird if I do that? I don't know if I want to do that or not. Um, oh, and that reminds me, I need to talk to Clumsy. Mm, I got so much. You know what I've done? I just looking around. I was like, I've taken my pad and my pen away, and I bet you I did it subliminally. So I don't write stuff down. I don't remember anything. Today when we got back, it's so weird how stress. Like I now identify that when I act weirder than normal, that stress and that stress does weird things to people. I hear walking. I've got to get a lock on that door. You know, like one of those, like the a gate lock, like from like that. That's what I gotta get. Use a yellow light, easier on the eyes. Is it yellow? The problem is Squad Bob has me freaked out about that one. You know, see, it's like this. Man, I can't believe I got more stuff. Yeah, I'll just go dark, man. Yeah, I like that better anyway. Ah, now I just have this shining directly at me. Look. Hey, hello. It was a scary night, like every night is. I don't know. I never told campfire stories. You know, I never ate s'mores until a year ago. Is that not crazy? I don't know. Maybe you guys have never eaten s'mores either. Yeah, I never had one. And Rabbit found out about that. Yeah, live the fear. I live in fear, that's for sure. Yeah, it's true. Oh, no way. Is she hitting 30? I like older women. What does that say? Expert is wearing a camo hat, so Brown Dog can't find him. Justice for Brown Dog. No, it's because last night I was playing with my hair so much. I was like, like it was funny this morning. I took a shower and I put in the hair stuff and I was like, oh wait a second, yeah, it is Cream. It's Dirt by Jonathan Cream, and I was like, I put that in the hair, and then it's like tonight I was like, because I kind of had halfway bedhead. All I heard was I wet the bed. That's what it sounded like to me. But anyway, yes. I wish we could play music. It's a Motley Crue song I'll be playing right now. I introduced Blue Dog to Led Zeppelin. I just realized that I don't think she's appreciated Led Zeppelin the way that she needs to. She still likes Marilyn Manson better. But anyway, yes, happy birthday. It is so awesome. Are you gonna have cake? Oh, Texas Jen, you know what I like? No. So I like ice cream cake. Ooh, ice cream cake is so much fun. It's like your cake and your ice cream together. I hope you have ice cream cake. That would be awesome. Clumsy. See, I just said her name. Wait, hold on. I see people say Clumsy, but I need to make sure. Yes. See, I just said her. I told you guys. Clumsy. I love Clumsy. Um, yeah. Um, Clumsy's great. It's just she. As I get further away from some of the stuff I was dealing with my mom, health, uh, I start now as like little stories. Like I just remember, it's weird. I said years ago um, that I was like, remember the bad times in your life because uh, those were the ones that will shape who you are as you grow. Um, and I hate bad times. I hate them. And it's so weird how when you're sitting there and you have a bad time, and when like someone just comes along from nowhere and picks you up, and I love that. And Clumsy was one of those people. And I just really appreciate it. I don't know. It's just went through my mind. I mean, there's a lot of you, so many of you. I have stories about just about every single one of you. But that one just clicked in my mind because I don't know. We've been talking about her stuff. It's like, oh yeah, whenever you say her name, she pops up. It's a I don't know. I just all that just kind of just came to a head right there. And anyway, yeah, Clumsy. I love seeing you all the time. Yes, Leslie. My mom is she's very fragile, but she is healthy and is. I don't know. I should probably stop. I don't want to get carried away. You guys know I tell too much. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna be in trouble. I think now because I told the story about White Rabbit, thinking that Brown Dog was only worth a text. Um, but no, my mom's doing well. Um, I just she does well for me. We were very close, and that's something I can't escape from. So again, that's why I'm here at it's 11 o'clock tonight. Last night I was like, guys, I'm probably gonna come home and I'm gonna be frantic and I'm not gonna know what to do. And Guava and I were just talking about that, and I'm not gonna know what to do. And I'll probably just go straight to streaming and stuff. And then I didn't. And you know what? It ended up. This is what's so weird. You know what I did today? I caught myself. I was playing. I was playing on the internet, and I don't like it. Isn't that weird? I was like, I'm looking up stupid stuff. I'm getting into that spiral where it's like, I start to hyper. Like I will hyper focus. Like what is it? It's somewhere you used to say Doctor. Oh yeah, okay, Doctor Pepper 23. 23 ingredients in Dr. Pepper. So like sometimes like I'm like, oh man, like I wonder what they are. There used to be a thing about Dr. Pepper had prune juice in it, right? Yeah, I was like, okay, well let's go look, and then I go into it and get deeper and deeper and deeper, and I start going, I squirrel it, and then I'll realize like an hour and a half's gone by, and I'm like, what the hell am I doing? This doesn't matter. I mean, this is like I feel like I've wasted time I could be outside doing this. But anyway, yeah, today was one of those days, and I was like, as much as when I caught myself, I hated it. But at the same time, it's like it's been so long since I've done it that I was glad to have that again. So I can remember I don't really like it. I like being busy. I like being with you guys. There's so much content right now for us to talk about that it is driving me crazy. I'm like a racehorse. I'm chomping at that bit, man. I'm ready to go. There's the two girls passing at LSU. There's more stuff in Idaho. I just saw. Oh, what was the last thing? It was on Brian. I don't know. It was on Reddit. Now they're getting into like their theories, and some of these they're quackadoodle, and it's like, uh, oh, do you think do you think this is the first time or he's done it before? Oh, there's stuff now about Zaina that came out. It's like, why does this stuff keep leaking? Uh, what else is there? Oh, that stupid balloon, man. That one. I've got a guy I've been listening to on about that. He's like, look, man, this is not political. This is if you go back to the very beginning of the Constitution, the handling of this balloon is the most incredibly atrocious thing that's happened. This is 100% what impeachment was for incompetency. You're talking about 25th Amendment stuff. You're talking about cabinet secretaries, all this stuff. And it's like, I'm like, oh my gosh, like there's so much here. Because now it's that nerd stuff. Um, is Guava still here? If Guava was gone, I would give the wiggles.
I
But
think we got a super chat. I think we got a super chat.
thankfully, I skipped thank you, and when I skipped the first part, you and Les came out. It was taken out of that, and it became thankly. I just renamed you Leslie to Thankly. You get to tell all your friends that now. My Thankly. Gosh, I'm delirious. Love you, expert and white rabbit. We love you. We absolutely do. And I love. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. You're not a super chat. I need something better. You know what I need? I need to get. This goes back to where there's so much content right now. It's that app that Amazon has called AMP, and it's like you can set up your own radio station. And we need to get that together and get. There's so many of you in the chat that love so many different songs, and I was like, man, I need to have a night where everybody has like their favorite songs in there, and you come on, and I it's like this was supposedly, I haven't done any of this stuff, I just read the instructions. Like bring you up, so it's like Leslie, like your song, this is the song you want to hear, and bring you up, and you get to tell everybody about why why you chose this song tonight. I just think that'd be so cool. I mean, how great is it to sit around with your friends and listen to music? Remember, we used to do that in high school. I mean, what? Sorry, I was getting ready to rant. I was just getting ready to rant. Um, but anyway, I digress. Um, no, I'm not here. Nothing will happen. Ash is sitting there going, do it, do it. like the good angel and the bad angel, or the angel and the devil, like that parody right there. Like sometimes I think Ash is like a devil with a halo, maybe, or something like that. It's like she seems so nice, but she's always like, "Oh yeah, go ahead and do it, do it." I can recognize this behavior because I've been known to say, "Oh, that's a great idea. You should do that." Um, in very inappropriate times. I feel the need for wiggles. Um, my music playlist is questionable. You know what? If it's questionable, you can just listen to other people's. Nobody's gonna judge you that you're a fan of Kenny Loggins' children's records. Kenny Rogers went to the napping zone. Did I say Rogers? I did, didn't I? Kenny Loggins. You know what I love? Okay, you got me on music. Kenny Rogers. Was it Kenny Rogers and the Fifth Dimension? I forgot I have to make brownies for someone at work. Hopefully, all you gotta do is make some chocolate cake. I don't know. Some of you people, when you say brownies, you talk about other stuff. I don't know. I don't know where you get that. I just made no love, but me and George Washington can't tell a lie. Don't trust me when I say it's a good idea. Oh, Shizzy Wisnet, have a great evening. Well, oh, you know what? It's your name reminds me of where Twitter they hit me up on the Sunday nuts for Sunday, and I had to explain myself, or I have to take it down. And they're like, well, I mean, this is all this big long form that came out. Anyway, good night, Shizzy. Thank you for stopping by. Please hit that thumbs up. I said, what, Fifth Dimension, First Edition. It sounds exactly the same. But yes, the First Edition. Thank you, Squad Bob. First Edition. The Need for Sleep, Kenny Loggins. House at Pooh Corner, yes. But what is it? First Edition. Wait, just checked in to see what condition my condition is in. And then Tulsa Turnaround. Oh man, that's a great song. Um, is this true? Is this a real song? Is that Kenny Loggins? I mean, I know like the guy that did like all the cool music in the '80s. Um, not Huey Lewis in the News, but Kenny Loggins. He did Top Gun soundtrack and some others that were really cool. Was he in Goonies? Breakfast Club? I just realized I'm an idiot. But anyway, I do know he does children's albums now because I thought that was wild. He has a better career than Richard Marx. Uh, nice ingredients. That's how you said it. Oh, awesome, Shizzy. Yeah, thank you. Yes, I will. My Twitter I use to harass political figures and beatniks and I don't know. I've been quiet because I've been worried because I'm going to say something and be like, I don't know who Eliza Blue is, and then I'm going to get everything canceled. You know what? How do I contact her? I want to invite Eliza Blue on Friday Night Live. Be like, okay, I don't know who you are. Could you tell us? And just go from there. And then when she's done, I probably won't be paying very much attention. I'll say, do you know that your last name is spelled incorrectly? It's B-L, how do you spell blue? B-L-U-E, not B-L-E-U. And, yeah, Shatner hates me. He hates me. I need to find who is Shatner's enemy and get that person on. Thank you, Great Dane. Footloose. I knew it. How did Kevin Bacon get famous? I mean, I will admit, I like the movie Tremors. But I mean, Burt Gummer, right? Did you know that he is the dad from Family Ties? He had a job with PBS, NPR, one of those things, and was the father of Michael J. Fox. He's awesome in Tremors with Reba McEntire. Her best role. I mean, by far the best thing Reba ever did was Tremors. Best music, best cinematography, everything. Yes. You know why? Broke into the wrong rec room. Is that why you got a basement? Oh yeah. No, I need you. You interview me about Shatner. Like, guy can't take a joke. He has a Canadian inferiority complex because I made a joke about Canada. It wasn't even a joke. I just said you can't be president of the United States. You're Canadian. And Kevin Bacon, stop. Well, how did he get famous? I mean, he was great in Tremors, but I mean, really, it's like, I mean, do you imagine his first audition? What did he do? What was his first movie? I don't know. I just know, like, there's like memes and stuff about it. But I mean, let's analyze the life of Kevin Bacon. Is he related to the Hormels? Big Bacon. That's the conspiracy. Wouldn't you love it if somebody like came in here for like a second and they heard me talk about Big Bacon as the conspiracy? Kevin Bacon's related to Hormel. And then they went back to their channel. They're like, oh my gosh, there's this guy spreading misinformation. Ah! Oh my gosh, that'd be hilarious. Um, yeah, so George Takei, so I have a friend of mine. I've seen some of his tweets. He sends me screenshots because he's like, I'm hoping like this is the one I get deleted. This buddy of mine, his goal is for Sulu to block him on Twitter. Because he can't. He's like, how did you get Shatner to block you? He's like, that's the most amazing thing. I'm like, I don't know, man. I was new to Twitter. It was like my first week. Leslie, jumping is always fun, but don't land wrong. Um, was Kevin Bacon's first movie Animal House? Thank you, sir. May I have another? Yeah, he was creepy in Animal House too, though. Um, but anyway, yeah, his goal is to get blocked by Sulu, and he's yet to have that happen. Um, oh, what did we just see? What was that called? Heredity? Oh my gosh. Hereditary? What was it, Rabbit? Okay, look, like I'm getting ready to block White Rabbit from the channel. How did I put her in timeout? Huh. Pin message, report, remove, put user in timeout. How long can I control how long she stays in timeout? because I need her to tell me the name of the movie. Uh, oh, Mr. Rogers. Yes. Yes. I'm not. She's got to tell me it wasn't Hereditary. This was the movie we watched the other night. Guys, it came out in 2018. Okay, first of all, the White Rabbit loves freaky movies, like things that scare you. I hate them. She loves them. That's all that matters. So, um, I have been since about. Never mind. Anyway, I'm kidding. I had nothing to go with there. But Hereditary. I see the description. It pops up on HBO. I'm like, I've never seen it before. I have no idea what this is. We I'm not putting her in time out. No, I'm not. No, no. Earth, what's happening? How are you doing? That is awesome. When Earth comes back, has it been a year? Time's not real. Um. So. Uh. Anyway. What was I saying? Oh, Hereditary. Um. Yes, that was a freaky, scary movie. Um. Hang on. I gotta get a thought down. Sorry. All right, there we go. Thought down. So it has the chick from Sixth Sense. I don't know. I didn't like the movie Sixth Sense, and um, yeah, it was bad. Right? I'm that guy. I am that guy. Uh oh. Is Deb here? Paige, how are you doing? Why won't that not pop up? Paige, how are you doing? Um, she loves him. That's all that matters. Paige, 100%. 100%. Listen, I never saw Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, scary movie. I know you did last summer. Never saw any of that stuff. I meet her and I'm like, okay, I'll watch it. That's how I knew she was the one. She doesn't know that, but that's just one of the many telltale signs. But Paige, it's great seeing you again. Uh, we were actually talking a couple days ago about when you first came into this channel, and it was just and you sent Robin over here, and you're just a very cool person. I just really appreciate you. Deb, how are you doing? I love. You know what? I gotta know the story on the Snoopy spirit sometime. Like you need to do that as a short, and put that up because I want to know that's interesting enough. Might as well put that out there and see what happens. I think it'd be cool. But anyway, guys, Deb is it's weird. I don't know. She told me how she found the channel one time. I forget how, but anyway, we just kind of we all connected, and then she introduced us to some of her friends, and of course, if you saw the paranormal stream, you saw the whole thing. It's great. I love how this all just works out, man. I love this world we have, this YouTube globe. It's flat, like the UN flag. You guys know. Uh, The Wicked Witch of the West is I don't really know what the Wizard of Oz is about. I know it has a yellow brick road. I'm very sheltered. Very, very sheltered. So anyway, what was the um I saw somebody said something to me. I forgot what it was. That's what I'm looking for right now. Yeah, White Rabbit loves. Oh, Hereditary. Hereditary? Heredity. Anyway, holy cow, man. Not expecting this. There are some things. Oh, man. I, okay, it has the soundtrack. It's got that music, it's that loud. They're messing with you with the music, right? It's playing in the background. It's like when Jaws, the sharks come in, it's bomb, bomb, bomb. Yeah, you're like going, oh, okay. You get that anxiety feeling. Whatever it is, they got the Jamaican drums or whatever. It's not Jamaican drums, but anyway, it's whatever that beat is going on in this movie. There's a scene where they're like at a party and there's like a band playing or music, whatever, but you can still hear that scary music behind. It's the band music louder, but it's a different style. You hear this all this anxiety inducing, just know that trouble is coming music. And oh, is Mel on the loose again? Uh, Guys in Australia, get out of the way. Mel's coming through. Um, Teresa, yes, yeah, I don't really know what the Wizard of Oz is about. It's White Rabbit's favorite movie. I've bought the Blu-ray for it. I don't think it's ever been taken out of the plastic, but yeah. Uh, anyway, um, you know what? I don't think Jaws would last 2 seconds against the Sharknado. Oh, that'd be cool, ain't it? Sharknado and Jaws. I thought it was your favorite movie. Um, but yeah, this Heredity movie. Holy cow! And then the ending. I mean, okay, like there's like messed up endings, and you're like, ah, man, I wasn't expecting that. It kind of ruined what I was thinking. No, it was such a twist. It's like, what the hell's going on here? Did they talk about this? And he's like, you realize, like, you have no idea this is gonna happen, and it does. And you're like, oh, that explains so much, though. It just fits. It was freaky. I mean, I could physically feel like my stomach. At one time, what was it? There was a scene where I had to tell myself to breathe because I could feel my heart beat, but my chest was just like closed up. It was like, ugh. It was like Heredity, man. Crazy, crazy movie. Um, oh, yes, yes. I'm gonna play that for Blue Dog. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I don't think she's ever heard that song. Oh my gosh, she'll love it. Oh yes. Do I have to go down the yellow brick road? Why does it have to be yellow? Is all those little munchkins? Did they? Is it like a urinal thing? Trough? I don't know. Yes, we do need you always need a bigger boat. Not a boat big enough to be on the ocean. Um, Piranha was that in 3D? Piranha 3D. Uh, but what was the other? Oh yeah, and then tonight we saw the first episode of The Last of Us. Last of Us. I bet you Ash knows the story about it. It's a video game. The story is that I know about it is that supposedly like it came out like 10 years ago. People loved the game, just loved it. It's like so great. Then they did a sequel, and the sequel, guys, I don't care what your politics are, but you shouldn't make people pay, to get a thing that you might not agree with. Just if you're going to this, like just be chill, just be cool. I mean, come on. It's just anyway. Last of Us, I think, got political, and like all these gamers are sitting here going, gamers are a little vocal. They use a lot of words. Oh, the Blu-ray may not have dollar value today, but definitely a keepsake. What's wrong with the Blu-ray? What's wrong with Blu-ray, Paige? I mean, I don't know if it's the 4K. I don't even know if it was recorded in 4K. I don't even know how that works. But yeah, I always get it the disc. I mean, you said it's a keepsake. You know what? In my mind, I was thinking about like you get like some fishing line, put through the disc. Like it's like you hang on a Christmas tree. It's like, oh, this is the ornament from I don't know, Christmas, Wizard of Oz. I don't know. It just is weird. The Last of Us was an amazing game, but the second one, though, it caused a lot of like there's a lot of controversy and stuff, right? Uh, oh, streamers have made Blu-ray absolutely obsolete. I disagree because I love cinema. Cinema is a amazing art. Uh, it's had a bigger effect than any other art in the history of the world. Uh, I think there's the best movie has not been made yet, and the problem is that when if you don't have a physical copy, they can go in there and they can change it. Like Star Wars, when Disney Plus came out, people started noticing there's a scene, another scene where Han Solo's in the cantina at the beginning, and they changed a voice in the movie. It's like only in the digital did they change a voice. They didn't do it, on the disc or anything. It was like, why are they doing this? Why do you keep changing stuff? And that's why I like to have the physical copy. Um, but I'm also a big fan of sound, and sound is best on disc. Uh, you're not knocking me. Were you talking about streaming though? Streaming's killing it. You know what though sucks is like I like getting movies for Christmas. I mean, man, I have got huge. I don't watch them. They're because I got them all on digital. I've got so much garbage. I'm not a hoarder. I promise. I feel like one sometimes, but I'm not one. But yeah, like movies for Christmas are such a good gift. Uh, I will, except for this Christmas. I hate to say it. This is the first. Like I buy myself movies for Christmas. The Black Friday sales events, all that stuff. And I did not get a movie this year. I mean, I'll get 10 movies a year, at least probably. Like I said, I love. It's the only time it really is the only time I get movies. The rest of the year, I'm like, no, I'm not paying for this. It costs too much. I can watch it on HBO. Um, Movies aren't always available to stream. Oh. Xfinity. Anybody who has Xfinity's talked about the service, right? Um, Let me talk nerd so cute. Um, Ash, I don't even know what you're saying. I got distracted. I'm like, I was reading that. I was like, what? Um, White Rabbit, you see this? Jim, no filter. I'm old. I love my disc. Um, oh, yeah. You have a point. I never thought of them changing the original color and sound. That was such a big deal. I mean, that was just like, wait a second, like, it's like, oh yeah, it's cool, it's colorized, yeah, it's better, or whatever. And then it's like, as I start to appreciate movies more and everything, I'm like, why can't I get like the classic? And that was what the controversy was. Ted Turner bought all the movies or something, and then he colorized them and wouldn't release the black and whites, or I forget what it was. Uh, but Paige, I'll tell you another one, and this is one I found by accident. What's the it's the Beach Boys. What's the big is it Animal Sounds? Pet Sounds? Was that the big huge Beach Boys album? Uh so listen to it, everything's MP3s, right? It's all being streamed. And I looked down and it said original studio mono. And I was like, oh, I don't know if I've ever even heard this song. It's probably like in my room or something like that, which is an incredible song. And so I listened to it, and I was like, it completely changed the way I felt. When music hits you where you have that feeling. It can, you listen to a song and not even realize it's playing, and you feel good, or you feel bad, or you have a memory of a certain time. It just that's the romanticism also about radio, where you don't know what's gonna be played next. Um, but yeah, it was like the original mono. I was like, I don't even know if you can get this anymore. And then I started. I have a friend of mine that bought what are those things called? An album player, vinyl. Anyway, you can find vinyl now, but you can't find CDs in stores. I think that's funny. Uh, Pet Sounds. Thank you to Hell and Back. Yes, Pet Sounds. Yeah, Turner colorized to me classics. You guys, you into a gaming sinkhole. Listen, let me tell you what. That The Last of Us. It's one of the first. I almost said movies. Well, movies, shows, whatever. That's based on a video game where there was scenes that look like how a video game would be, but it was real life. I was like, oh wow, this is really cool. Usually, a lot of that stuff. It was who's that director? That German director. Beowulf something. I know, not like the legendary figure, but like whatever the guy's name is. He ruined like all those. He ruined a bunch of movies. Um, yeah, Turner Classic Movies. That was the big thing. Uh, Turntable. Yeah. Record player. Record. That's it. So anyway, he got that, and so it got me into looking at because people are saying it sounds better. I'm like, it's impossible. The way the technology's always been, the whole explanation of sound and all that stuff is impossible for it to sound better. But you may think it sounds better, and that got me that big deep dive of that. And it's true. You have a romantic image of music that's analog music. But the thing is like the sound of the needle. There's a warm tone that some people they can swear by it. Other people swear it's not there, but that is what they think is really driving people into albums. And you, as I mean, I used to want to be a rock and roller. Um, I love classical. Oh my God, classical guitar. I was going to talk about Jimi Hendrix, Jimmy Page. I guess that's not classical, but classic rock, 60s, 50s, 70s. The pioneers really were like that 50s, that 60s era. The different things they would try. I mean, Jimmy Page. I remember reading one time. He's the guitarist for Led Zeppelin. It's like he took his amp and just started putting it in different rooms to see what it sounded like. Ron Wood, the drummer for Rolling Stones, I forget what album it was, and he was like, he only could get the sound from his drums the way he liked it from like either the bathroom or the stairwell. But the bathroom, we always hear like, oh, it has such good acoustics and stuff. And Sig Sauer, what's going on? Mozart could shred. Yes. To hell and back. Record player if it was cheap. Turntable if you had the deluxe model with a separate receiver. I didn't. That's cool though. Um, you found me. I have nothing to say because I don't know. I don't know. Um, I have boxes and boxes of records. Just need to get my hands on a record player. Oh, they sell them. Most of the ones I always see have USB plugins, so you can do the rap or the uh, what's the nightclub DJ record scratch. See here. Oh, the Disney Vault. The Disney Vault. When Disney special release. I mean, they made so much money off of saying, for a limited time, Snow White. And then they would pull in, and then they go into the next one. And then now they stream them all. But it's still well, okay, I'll tell you what. It's a great example? I'm a huge fan of Looney Tunes. Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Foghorn Leghorn. I can relate to Foghorn Leghorn. All these great characters. And then now we see that this art, this image, I mean, it's so great to watch this. You see how like the mind. I love when they do like the world of tomorrow, and it's like you think like, oh wow, like we're past that time that they thought the future was going to have these things, or something like that, right? It's just there's so many cool things to see through the eyes of a cartoon, and now we have this needy culture to cleanse things that aren't dirty. That we're losing some of these classics. And guys, like cartoons especially, they were all hand drawn. I mean, that is just it's amazing. Tom and Jerry's the best. Tom and Jerry had not one single word spoken, but you knew everything that's going on in the cartoon. And every single episode had a full orchestra in it. I mean, dude, there are people, they're waking up on a Monday morning, they're packing up their violins or their flutes or their tuba, whatever the hell they played, going, putting it in the car, getting on the bus, however they get to Hanna-Barbera Studios in LA, and they sat there and they had a composer and they played music to the cartoon. It's awesome. It's just awesome. But it's gone. It is a part of Americana that will never be back. The diamond needle made a big difference. Was it real diamond? Um, Okay, I had to get to the end here. I didn't understand what was going on here. I remember when parents had the hi-fi stereo. Couldn't go near it. Man, as a kid, man, it's like my dad would want me to come set everything up. They wouldn't want me to touch it afterwards. I'm like, dude, dad, like it's old, man. It's like 3 years old. We gotta throw it away, get a new one. Uh, but anyway, I couldn't go near it. Now check out Lo-Fi on YouTube. They add in the crackles and hiss to jazz. I thought that's where the period was going, and you're gonna be like, it's sad and it's soothing. That is awesome. I never expected to hear that, but that's great. I mean, that says a lot about the crackles and the hiss. That technology within itself, they can make it feel so soothing and stuff. It's just that's awesome. Cool Frog, what's happening, brother? Um, hey, I have never seen an 8-track. I saw one, a player in a classic car once, but I've never seen an 8-track. I don't even understand what they are. I'm sorry, man. It's that's how I'm so obtuse to so much stuff, and I love history of things. I'm gonna have to look all this stuff up. They ruined Yosemite Sam. Don't tell me that, man. Yosemite Sam's my guy, dude. Yeah, I love all the Looney Tunes. Man, God, I just love them. Speedy Gonzalez. So, yeah, Sylvester. I had to stop for a second because we were talking about Tom and Jerry. Sylvester and Tweety. Oh, I love Grandma. Oh, God. I just ruined it for myself. Looney Tunes, Grandma. Anyway, um, the Jetsons were spotted. The Jetsons are awesome. Love the Jetsons because I mean they were what? They were the Flintstones in the future, right? Spacely Sprockets. That's where I hate they never made a Jetsons movie, did they? Astro. Astro is the dog's name. Cleansing things that aren't dirty. Nice, expert. What did I do? Yeah, Tom and Jerry. I love all stuff. And you know what? It's you can find so much of this stuff on YouTube. Dude, I'm telling you guys, find a cartoon that you remember as a kid. Find it at their channel on YouTube, and it's gonna be nonstop. And just put it on the background, play it like music, and then like when you'll see, sometimes it'll hit you, and you're like, "Oh my gosh, I remember this." And the one is, I just thought of. You know what I love? I don't know what anything about them now. There was a lot of man. You know, I just realized I had a lot of cartoons in my life. If you were to ask me what television show, I would watch today, it would be The Simpsons. Man, that's just bad. Oh, Melissa Jane's at the gym. Good. You need to be at the gym. Everybody was thinking it. Okay. I'm glad you finally realized you need to be at the gym. Melissa J. Oh my gosh, there's your YouTube channel. Why don't you do health and fitness? You're the only person I know that's healthy and fit. The other day, she said that she had at dinner, she had like I forget, something to drink, whatever, maybe like a Coke. And she said she shouldn't have, her stomach hurt afterwards. And I was like, It probably has more sugar in it than you have in a year. Mel is the healthiest person I know. Um, oh, hang on here. What's the memory? I gotta go see what Wolfkinder said to Paige. Why don't my thing move? Oh, this one. Yes. And then Paige is like, oops, where'd he go? Oh, wow, Wolfkinder, you just brought back a memory. I never thought about that. All the original importance until now. So small, but still gone. You made an innocent comment, and look, I've been talking about it for 30 minutes now, and I'm so sorry, Paige. I am so sorry. Here's the thing. It's not gone, though. You just got to find it. Look at this. You got a side hobby now. Because what will happen is you'll think about it when you're out in public. You'll think about you're at the store. You'll walk by something. You'll be like, oh, hey, look, that's really cool. You know what I used to want? As a kid, I thought it'd be really cool to have the actual movie posters, you know, like at a movie theater. Like those were special. You couldn't buy those in stores. Well, I don't know, maybe you could. Maybe I just forgot by the time I got to a store. But it's like I always thought, like, you know, like the original first edition Star Wars movie poster. I think that'd be so cool, you know, or something. You know, I don't know. I just like, man, I would. I always thought like I would have like a theater room like with some of that stuff in it and everything. And it's like, you know, now I'm like, I can't even. I can't even keep up with Harambe now. I gotta put Harambe back up. I've worn that joke out. Um, really, that is awesome. I didn't even know that you could get sound out of Diamond like that. 8 tracks of Neil Diamond. Well, let me tell you what. I may not know what an 8 track is, but I know Neil Diamond. And Neil Diamond's always good all the time. Oh, wait a second. Okay, so Neil Diamond. I mean, you can't say Neil Diamond without thinking about Sweet Caroline. Have you, Paige, have you ever heard Elvis's version of Sweet Caroline? If you haven't, find it. I think it's cool. It's like you're like sitting there going, oh wow, like this is like I don't know. It's so different. But it's different in a good way. Just use it like that. And then what's the uh, I did it my way. You know, of course, it's like Frank Sinatra did the song, but it's like then Elvis did. It's like, oh wow, man, it's like I just Elvis did that thing with stuff. Elvis did that thing with stuff. What's wrong with me? Um, boom, Silverado. Silverado on Netflix is edited. And when I discovered that it was edited, they still had, they were playing Blazing Saddles. I was like, don't have a problem with that. You have a problem with Silverado. And it's just, it messes up the flow of the scene. It's so weird. Yeah, I, you know, here's something else. Artists are different, right? When you have a good piece of art that you can make that connection to, and I mean, it's, okay, like look at like the Mona Lisa. Is that art? I don't know. I mean, to me, I see a painting of a woman. To other people, you know, they travel halfway around the globe to go look at this. When you see it, it's supposed to, you know, it's like tiny. And I need a ruler. Anyway, uh, so it's what I say. What did I say? Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. Are you kidding me? The guns are not bad. I mean, the entire guns are still creating history today. I mean, it's some of it is bad, but those are bad actors. They're always bad actors. But I mean, a firearm guarantees freedom. People have a fear of free will. But that's my theology of stuff. It's not about politics, man. It's about like right now. Just like talk about like how things just strike you differently. And it's like I was saying about like the artist thing of movies. It's like when you meddle with a scene or something like that because it's not in our little snapshot of time, which is so small compared to the entire history of the world. That little snapshot, um, it just it messes it up. It's uh, you'll notice that scene. You'll be like, wait, why does that sound weird? Or why does it not look right? E.T. Do you remember when Spielberg took all the guns out of E.T. and replaced them with radios? I didn't even know there were guns in E.T. Like, how much do you have to have, like, be convinced of a political something happening that is not, a radio is probably more dangerous in history than any guns ever been. Well, heck, we got a balloon was flying over the top with radio signals. Um, Gosh, I'm so far back in this chat. Uh, Dude, I totally did not recognize this avatar, and I don't even know what to say. Um, wow, Squaw Bob. I love. Is that your puppy? White rabbit, brown dog, yellow Texas Jen, gray and gray Squaw Bob. Squaw Bob, thank you so much. I will not play Wiggles for you. Um, but you know what? Blue Dog was left out. Ha ha. Sorry, that one. Yeah, yes, White Rabbit. She's in the other room, and we have this joke. It's like the blue dog. I mean, blue dick coonhound, right? It's like it will. It doesn't listen to a thing you say. If you say sit down, it will walk over somewhere else. It'll walk out of the room. If you say come here, it will walk out of the room. I mean, it's like, but we both think that she understands every single word we say. She knows how to read and write. If she had a thumb, she could write in cursive. It's amazing. So anyway, yes, I was making fun of her, but Squaw Bob, thank you so much. And you have a beautiful, beautiful avatar. Um, I love the story of dogs. That's one I think. I don't know. It's funny. I talked the other day about um, brown dog, getting him and stuff, and I don't like making the trip to the vet because I can't get that image, out of my brain. But anyway, that's my thing, man. I love dogs. I'm like, of all this squabbling we do in this world, why don't we just like spend some time and money and figure out how to make dogs live longer? Wouldn't that be awesome? Anyway, thank you, Squaw Bob. Oh, it's midnight. Happy birthday. Um, I've never seen either one, Great Dane, Mom. I've seen Lassie. You know, at some point, you would think they would say, Lassie, why are you letting Timmy fall down the well? The 7th is a special day. Squab Bob, is it your birthday? It is the 7th. I had to. Well, you just told me I had to look again. You went to Rocky Horror every Saturday at midnight? Like, for how long? I don't understand this. What am I missing with Rocky Horror Picture Show? Yeah. Um and Great Dane, Mom, that's why we will never have one. I love when other people have them. I love being with around a Great Dane. I'm just not strong enough for that. Squad Bob, happy birthday! Well, look at this. Texas Jen, are you taking Squad Bob some ice cream cake? Man, we need to have a party today. That is awesome. Dragon Man's going to bed. I don't know. I just saw Dragon Man make a comment. I was like, I don't know. I've lost it. Oh boy. Now, Great Dane, Mom, you have a connection with LSU. Is that, I believe, maybe, possibly. At least maybe something to do with the attitude of Louisiana. Uh, when you say you have to experience something, I think of that in a totally different way than other people would. So, if somebody knows how you should experience Rocky Horror Picture Show, please let me know. And chances are I still won't see it. I don't know what's wrong with me. I watch so many. You know the problem is, I watched a lot of the same movies. You know what time it is for me? I didn't tell this to Rabbit because it'll be the second time. Her and I mentioned this few. Yeah, maybe. Oh, I think like the lockdown maybe started this. Uh, Lord of the Rings. The Lord of the Rings. The whole trilogy, which I have on disc, the extended edition, and it's just it is. I don't know. It's weird. It's not a waste of time for me. You know, I know it's like 12 hours of watching, but it's. I always pick up something new. Pick up. I'm like, oh man, you know what? That's a good point there, or something. I mean, I love. I'm a nerd. Uh, Rocky Horror Picture Show is best seen with the TV off. I've never seen it. Thump thump. Wait, hold on here. Oh, happy birthday, Squad Bob. I have never, there are a lot of Elvis songs, thankfully. I've never heard Old Shep. I don't want to. I like the song U.S. Mail. That's a fun, my favorite Elvis song. Santa Claus is coming to town. I mean, like, that's the song. Like, people have Amazing Grace played at their funeral. I want Santa Claus coming to town. Hang up your pretty stockings. Turn off the lights. Santa Claus is coming down your chimney tonight. And then also One Night with You. Love, love, love One Night with You. Um, I just let innuendo slip go by. Oh, that reminds me, I got to clip a video. Need to see it in a theater and dance. I'm not allowed. I don't think you're allowed to dance in movie theaters, are you? Don't they kick you out? Okay, Dane Mom, yes, you have to go see it at the theater while everyone is throwing toast. I have all the Lord of the Rings also, and always see something new. G of Twins, yes, it's crazy, isn't it? Um, okay, this is ultimate nerdism here. Um, last time I watched Star Wars, I turned on the closed captioning. It was a whole new movie. I was like, they say that? After all these years, that's what they're saying? Oh, man. Lord of the Rings probably needs to have a closed captioning watch for me. Gosh, I am so far behind, guys. I am so sorry. Um, yeah, Elvis has such a great voice. It's just awesome. Um, oh, In the Ghetto. Love In the Ghetto. It's a extremely politically charged song, and nobody realizes it is. It's like, do you guys not hear what he's saying? We've got to be better. We got to do better. Actually, you know what? That's kind of what, that's what we do here. We're in the ghetto. Welcome to the ghetto, everybody. Uh, yeah, we got to do better. Let's see here. Great Dane Mom. It was a lot more fun before everyone started acting it out. You couldn't hear the music. No way. Ash, we know you're from Canada. We know. But we love you. Um, wow, Deb, no way. I read Lord of the Rings series 8 times before the movies ever came out. I was in middle school when I started reading them. Now that right there, I I don't think I don't know anybody who reads, but I would love to hear. It's like, okay, so what's different? You know what? Or and I say what's different for you. What do you? I mean, the movies are supposed to be just incredible, incredible renditions of the book. But for you, what was before you saw the movie? What was about the book? What was your favorite part? What was your favorite? What moved you about it? What was the feeling you had? Who told you to read this? Why did you pick that up? Because I mean, Lord of the Rings, like I didn't even know it was a book until the movie came out, and then it was until the second movie, or I don't know what I saw him. Uh, yeah, right. Yeah, I didn't know it was a book. What's that last one? Was that Hobbit? I'm so confused. I confuse myself. Mac Davis wrote In the Ghetto for Elvis. I did not know that. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe you did this, Guava. I almost said when Jen said that her favorite song is In the Ghetto, I was about to say, I loved Cartman doing that. And I was like, no, nobody understands that. Nobody sees it. South Park's another one that I put on to fall asleep to. Man, I need to. I've got a new YouTuber. There's a new YouTuber I'm following, and I've been listening. I like every one of his videos I'm on to. So it's like I was like, man, maybe tonight I'll start one of these things. I was like, no, I can't do that. While that is love and passion of the series, yeah, reading it 8 times. I mean, yeah, it really is. In the Ghetto, written by Max Davis. He didn't like how Elvis pronounced ghetto. See, if we were all set up on AMP, I would say, okay, guys, we're going over to AMP right now. We're going to start playing some music. This is what I want to do. How many times do we get into where we start talking about music or something like that? Oh, gosh, I want to do movie night too. It's Squaw Bob's birthday. Squaw Bob, pick out a movie you'd like to see sometime. You have Amazon Prime? I know we can do it on Amazon Prime, and we'll figure it out. Uh, we got to start doing it. I mean, we've been talking about it for a year. Oh my gosh! You know what? It just hit me. Um, we are coming up on. This is February. 10 months is what we've been doing. This silliness. I think Friday Night Live will be a year in April. Maybe. I have to go back and look it up. Um, okay, Dune. That's when I forget about that. Never watched Dune. Um, there's a chick. She does a YouTube channel. She got started when I was wanting to get started, and we used to talk on another guy like this. He had a channel like this. It's John Talks. He actually John Talks is where I met, or I used to listen to.
Aw, the expert.
She was on. She got her start in John Talks, and the other this girl has a very successful YouTube is Nerd Cookies, and she's another one. I was like, gosh, man, I love your voice. It's great. And she was trying to figure out what to do and stuff, and she started doing Dune. I was like, oh man, she's doing this because I heard that Dune was coming out on HBO and all this stuff, and I'm like, I've never yes. Oh, I have got to go over there. Um, oh no, this is really cool. That's cool, Wolfkinder. See, that's what I love. A lot of the I love the commentary and behind the uh, scenes stuff. Of course, it's like everything that you have on like the disc or something like that. Now YouTubers have taken it so much further. But anyway, Dune Nerd Cookies. She started on the Dune series, and I didn't realize how big it was, and how much people loved it and everything. So anyway, um, wow. So I had to read this. This was such a long one. I was like, hold on, let me read this. and see if it's entertaining to you guys. See, like if it has like the expert in, I know it's I've said something or done something, and I'm like, oh wait, hold on, I need to read this first. So, Deb says her father turned her on to Lord of the Rings. Her favorite part is the battle against the armies of Sauron. Is that at the end? Uh, is that the last battle? I can't remember the names. I used to know from the movies. Such detail, and they win. LOL. And my favorite character is Gollum because he is every one of us. Well, see, Deb, I'm going to disagree with you there because there's a lot of Sam in me. I mean, the guy knows how to eat. Um, Amazon Prime, The Map of Tiny Perfect Things. Is that on Prime? Is that the movie you want to watch? Hang on a second here. Let me. How do I want to grab that? Oh, it's funny. I'm going to send this text to Jen because she's the last person I talked to. Um, the map of tiny perfect things. Boom. Okay. So I'll look that up. And then we will have to do a night. And the way that works is you can have like up to 50 people in there and you watch the movie. Like I'm in charge of it. Is or whoever starts does it account. Like any of you guys have Amazon Prime, you can do the same thing. But like you go and hit play, and then the code goes out to everybody, and so you click it, and you'll come in like where we all are, and then there's a chat. It's just like you know what it is. It's like watching a uh, premiere, like a YouTube premiere. Oh wait, yeah, um, yeah. That's the problem is you can't play music on here. But that's what I'm saying is that AMP is an app you're supposed to be able to do that with. It's owned by Amazon. And I want to get. I've got a channel. I've already signed up for it, everything. I think I got the fourth or fifth Dune book and just couldn't keep going. Love the Dragon Rider books. That is hilarious. I've seen Sting in concert 5 times. You know, Sting believes in the art of tantric. Uh, Patrick Stewart. Are we talking about Captain Kirk again? 11 seasons. First breakfast, second breakfast. I love second breakfast. I wish I'd gotten breakfast today. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta go pick up that brown beast. He's not beast. Oh, he's gonna be so. His leg's gonna be shaved. He's gonna have a. You know, we were talking about his nose from like the last time he was at the vet. His nose got all messed up from the kennel. Well, he sleeps in the bathroom because he lays on the tile floor. I saw blood on the wall. I'm like, oh, bud. Of course, he's not here, so I was talking to myself, which was weird. I hope White Rabbit didn't walk by the bathroom and hear me say, oh, bud, you bled. There'd be some explaining to do, I think, if she heard me say that. I'm very odd at times. I hide it. That's all I can say. Yeah. Oh, Stevie Nicks. No, what's the guy's name? Nick. Is it Nick? No, no, it's Stevie Nicks. What's the other guy? George. Uh, Mac. Yeah, he doesn't like me. He's. I saw them in concert by mistake. I was in the front row. He flipped me off. I mean, I was like 17, 18. Happy birthday, Jen. Um, no, no. Brown Dog's not becoming a woman. He turns a lot of pillows into women. White Rabbit got tired of yelling at him. She used to say, "Stop that." And then now she's just like, maybe he'll be tired. Rub some dirt on it, dude. Walk it off. I'm kidding. No, no, you're not. You just noticed it. Yeah, Meek Fleetwood. Yeah, Mick Fleetwood. He did not like me. He comes out. He's like, he plays drums. He's up there. He's like playing the bongos. Well, it was fake, and so started yelling like, "You're fake." I mean, this is fake. You're not playing. But it's all part of like his gag or I don't know what he's doing. I'm like, man, you're not a musician if you're out here doing like Britney Spears and playing on a you know tape, whatever it is. Was that lip syncing? But I guess he was bongo syncing. Well, then all of a sudden, like, he like kind of like walks away from the bongos. You still hear them going as his hands start beating on himself. And then he goes down and he like hits his where his legs come together. And he's like, oh, it's like makes a cymbal sound or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sitting there just going, boo, you're fake. And he looks down at us and gives us me and two friends. Anyway, yeah, got the bird. And he was, I don't know. Yeah, Mick Fleetwood. Not impressed. He would have banned me on Twitter. Uh, yes, he's a fluffy humper. Mick Fleetwood. That's how I would describe him. What happened here? You first. What our girl do? Who wants to tell? I thought Stevie Nicks was a goat. She sounds like a goat. Didn't she do a song with that guy from the Eagles? God, another band. Joe Walsh, cool. Glenn Fry by himself, cool. Actually, I think maybe all of them by themselves are cool. The Eagles, though, I'm like, man, the Big Lebowski, when the dude says, come on, man, anything but the Eagles. I was like, yeah. Oh my gosh, that makes it so much better. I understand so much of this now. Um, Junk, yes. Yes, that's what. You're in trouble? Are you in trouble with Fleetwood? Yeah. But I mean, on South Park, she was a goat because she sounds like a goat. But Fleetwood, I mean, he's a dude, right? I don't know. I had better hair. He has like that skullet, you know. He's like going bald and he's got long hair. I'm sorry. Yeah, Don Henley. Don Henley's actually good by himself. Smuggler's Blues and no, that's Glenn Fry. Don Henley did Boys of Summer. No, that was CCR guy. What's Oh man, I'm getting tired. I can't remember the names now. Who? Stevie Nicks and Joe Walsh. No. Yeah. Oh, what was the Did she do You're So Vain? And that was supposed to be about Warren Beatty. Yeah, I think she did You're So Vain. Faster Pussycat did a better version of You're So Vain. Boys of Summer was Don Henley. What was Why can't I think of CCR? John Fogerty. Didn't John Fogerty do that? The Boys of Summer? Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. That's how Guava taught me how to sing it. Carly Simon. Well, you know, see, we're getting out of that era, man. This isn't the classic rock and roll, guitar heavy era. Carly Simon. I thought Stevie Nicks did something like that. She did a song with Don Henley, though, didn't she? Life's Been Good to Me is a really good. The problem with Life's Been Good to Me is that there's like three songs that all sound like that. It's Life's Been Good to Me. Oh man, what is the Average Ordinary Guys? There's another one. Boy, I can tell I am stepping on some toes with the Stevie Nicks, Carly Simon. I am sorry. I will stop. Yes, yes. Oh, no. Don't start expert baseball. It's just around the corner along with my money. You know what you say that this year got canceled? And then just put a block on the TV channels. I did that once. I blocked the TV channels. Wasn't to the White Rabbit. Leather and Lace. Yeah, of course I've heard of CCR. CCR is probably the quintessential Southern rock band. And they're from Los Angeles. I mean, it blew my mind away when I heard that. I was like, what? They're not from Louisiana? They're not from a swamp, you know? Uh, I was like, I mean, I would say I like CCR as a Southern rock band more than Leonard Skinner. But CCR is not from the South. Rally was happening, man. We are just, I don't know, we got into Rocky Horror Picture Show, and then that moved into music, and Lord of the Rings, and Dune, and now we're talking about Stevie Nicks, Warren Beatty, Faster Pussycat, and Mick Fleetwood, Don Henley. So anyway, you're all caught up, bud. You're all caught up. Yeah, CCR is amazing. I love them. They sound like a band that really, literally, they could just be a group of dudes just on a street corner, and you kind of, it's like you've heard that music before, and then you kind of walk by, and then you kind of realize you're like kind of moving your head, or you start humming it or something. You're like, that's actually pretty good. Who am I listening to here? But yeah, CCR, I absolutely love them. Fleetwood Mac doesn't like me. Mick Fleetwood was upset because I called shenanigans on him doing the fake bongos at a concert because I was in the front row, got tickets. When I looked up to hell and back, I thought you said you can't spell CCR. But I've got a spell in you. I've got a spell in you. It's great. But yeah, I can't help it. Mick Fleetwood, he didn't like me. I don't like him. I don't know anything he does. I cannot name a song, but I can tell you he fake bongoed. Bad Moon Rising is awesome. Let's see, I don't have Netflix. I'm not allowed to have Netflix. White Rabbit got rid of it. I gotta do something with this thing. It's right in the. Oh, wait a second here. You know what? What if I just moved the screen, made it smaller? That's kind of genius, I just realized. Or actually, I've got this over here. Why am I not reading the comments? Oh, because it's smaller. I just banned somebody by mistake. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. I'm not doing that. I'm going to go to somebody's channel. I just touched it. Oh no. Uh, Wait, hold on. Why are we laughing? Do we need to laugh? Bobby Turner Overdrive was awesome. They did Take Care of Business, right? Yeah, I did. I hit a button. She is also, when she married to Nickelback. I know, I messed up. Hang on a second here. I keep smelling something burning, and I haven't lit anything on fire. Hang on, I gotta give a salutation. Anyway, oh wait, hang on. Sarah by Starship, Jefferson Starship, or just Starship. Chad Kroger, Nickelback. He's not with Nickelback anymore? No, it doesn't smell like burnt toast. Like earlier tonight, it's like I could smell cigarettes, which was disturbing because I was next to the window, and because Rabbit made me watch scary movies. I thought to myself, what if there's somebody out here behind me looking in the window, smoking a cigarette? Oh, hey, the other day when I said I smell like flowers, figured that one out. That was supposed to it was supposed to smell like that. Um, no, but it doesn't smell like burnt toast. It just smells like something. I mean, it's over the heater vent, whatever that's called. kind of smells like burnt popcorn, maybe. Yeah, I hate horrors. I like gangster films, Scarface, Casino, Goodfellas. Scarfellas. We can go with that. Scarface, I was not that big of a fan of. Maybe it was because I heard so much about it, and by the time I saw it, I was like, mm. Casino's really good, and Goodfellas is amazing. Goodfellas is one of those movies I could watch, uh, probably on a schedule. Also, The Godfather. That's a movie I've fallen asleep to probably 20 times. I love it. It's a movie I know it, comfortable with it. It's long, so I can put it on. I just fall. I know I'm safe to go to sleep. And then if I wake up, I just hit play again, and I know I got more sleep. Um, have you ever seen the squirrel I met that wears people clothes? We'll have to get White Rabbit to find that for you. There's a guy. I met him. Cool dude. Uh, my guess he is. He has a pet squirrel. But anyway, he's on Instagram, and he always goes to University of Tennessee football games with this squirrel, and the squirrel he dresses up in like little squirrel football helmet, little squirrel jersey, uh, and he's always getting his picture taken with chicks. I'm sitting there going like, yeah, man, I know what you're doing. But anyway, yeah, Godfather, absolutely love it. Bruce Springsteen, like I had some Springsteen CDs maybe at one time, and then I was like, why am I getting this? Wow, not a big Springsteen guy. And when I say not a big Springsteen guy, I really don't like any of his music now that I think about it. Yeah, all the Godfather movies. I even like Godfather 3 that people like to put down. 3 made me cry. Oh, maybe I don't need to see it again. Like the original Godfather, it's like one of those I've seen it 20 times. Uh, the rest of them, I've seen Godfather 2 maybe like 5 times or so. I think Godfather 3 like once I just like I don't know. I'm just so tired of everybody saying, "Oh, it's bad." I was like, I don't remember it being bad. I enjoyed it. I'm not a huge Boss fan. Yeah, I don't know why he's popular. It's like that New Jersey thing, like Bon Jovi. How did Bon Jovi get famous? And listen, I don't know if I would anymore. But like, man, like Slippery When Wet, that is a great album. Uh, the Young Guns soundtrack. Young Guns 2, maybe? John Bon Jovi did it. Great album. But yeah, our tiger would eat it. The squirrel. No, you can't eat the squirrel. REO Speedwagon, Journey. I was not a big Journey fan until White Rabbit loves Journey. And it was when we saw Sopranos, the last episode, everybody's like, "Oh, what does it mean? What does it mean?" And it was like, "There's a Journey song playing," and White Rabbit's like, "It means it's awesome. Nothing bad ever happens with a Journey song playing." I was like, "That's a good way of looking at it." Johnny Cash is awesome. See, Johnny Cash, he too was a rock and roller, considered rock and roll, with Elvis. Walk the Line is a great movie. Robin, how are you doing? Hi, I'm watching a great time. It seems talking to albums. That's all we've been doing for like the last 45 minutes. Robin, there's a lot of people here that are Fleetwood Mac fans. I love them. I love the chat. I don't love Fleetwood Mac. Um, Big Chill soundtrack. I never saw the movie. That's one of those movies that had Michelle Pfeiffer and both the Bridges brothers. Is that right? Am I thinking about the right one? Uh, Never saw it. Always wanted to, if it is the right one. Folsom County Prison. Yes. Um, Johnny Cash. I saw some. I said no. It was this one. Yeah. See, you know what's funny about that is so I grew up in Memphis, and that's how I am. I'm like, no, man. It's like Nashville, they had like no rock and roll stations. Memphis had like no country music stations. Uh, it's classic storytelling. I love that, Robin. How come your thing won't pop up? There it is. I love that analogy. Great Dane Mom, Bon Jovi is hot. William Hurt in The Big Chill. Maybe I'm thinking about a different one. Oh, I was thinking about Fabulous Baker Brothers. That would make sense because there's brothers in it. Was Don Johnson in one of those? Oh my gosh. Did you guys ever hear Don Johnson's album? Uh is it Heartbeat? Is that the song? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? You know, like Eddie Murphy, Don Johnson, and Bruce Willis all did albums. William Hurt was in Lost in Space with me. I actually love Lost in Space. Love Johnny Cash. You guys have seen Walk the Line, right? That's where I Joaquin Phoenix. I was just like, dude, this guy's amazing. Um, yeah, Johnny Cash is. Yeah, Shatner did an album too. He did a spoken word album, didn't he? I didn't know that. Costner's supposed to be in The Big Chill. Costner's voice is really messed up now, and I like it better. You didn't like the older version of Lost in Space? Now, when you say the new one, you talking about it's on Netflix? Well, I did not grow up with Johnny Cash, Robin. uh, yeah, Leonard Nimoy, he did an album too. And I forgot, I knew that. As soon as I read this, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot he did. He did like some science TV show or something like that. I remember supposed to be. Yeah, I like the Netflix version. Uh, Except the pilot, the captain of the ship, I thought I don't think him or in the movie, what's his name, Matt LeBlanc, the original guy on the original black and white series, that guy, he nailed that part. Uh, oh no, see this total disagreement here. 70s movies were all depressing. I can't think of a 70. Well, okay, we did this before. I think Squad Bob called me out on it. There are a lot of great 70s movies, but a lot of them are very depressing. Big Chill was a great soundtrack. So was Blues Brothers. Blues Brothers was, well, I mean, the whole thing's awesome. Monograph says, what I miss? Everything. Everything. We've been talking about classic movies. It went to now classic rock, and now somehow we got into Dune, Lord of the Rings. Now it's Lost in Space. Fleetwood Mac, who sucks, contrary to what so many people in the chat say. Um, are you agreeing with me that the 70s were depressing? Because I think you should. Except for, you know what? I would love to wear a jumpsuit like Elvis. It's the greatest thing in the world. It's like, hey, wait a second. I don't have to find pants and a shirt. It's all right there. I just got to do the zipper. Zip. I'm dressed. I got the rhinestones. I got the collar. It's awesome. Uh, I never saw Purple Rain, and I just saw Footloose a few years ago. Oh, yeah. Okay, you said award show. That reminds me. Um, Wait, that didn't pop up when I touched it. I can't believe I said that. Give me a second. Did you guys see? Now, if a small child sees this in the replay or anything, you may want to like cover their eyes. Have you guys seen this? I just saw this tonight. Um, Monograph says, "Why don't you have very many people watching your live streams? You are an expert." That's the whole joke. I'm not an expert. You should have hundreds. Do you live stream every day? We might be able to help you along with the room rate. Yeah, I'm here every day. Um, no, I actually tonight I have a low count. I'm not doing on Twitch or Twitter tonight. Um, this is just a dag nabbit. My connection's unstable again. StreamYards is killing me. This is just a YouTube one, and it's late for me. Holy cow! You guys didn't tell me what time it was. Monograph, my dog had a operation this morning, and so most people here are just friends and stuff that have been checking in on him. And then also we had a couple of birthdays today, so just celebrating, just having a good time, chilling out. Madonna, yes, Robin. What do you think about that? So I turn on. So I get all my news from Microsoft Bing. That's my like when because I use Edge. I have to use a Chrome based browser or Firefox based. I used to use Firefox a lot. I really liked it. But with Edge, I get Microsoft points, which I use for Xbox, which I don't even play right now. But I still rack up the points. And anyway, I opened up tab tonight to set up StreamYards. And my puppy dog, so found this afternoon, he did fantastic. He is recovering. He's still at the vet. We pick him up tomorrow. The vet wants to check him out in the morning. And then the next step is recovery because he is a puppy. And so we want him to have a long, healthy life. And so that means I've got to get out there and start. The last year, I haven't been able to work with him the way I wanted to. Oh, hey, I gotta show you guys this channel. This guy he's a dog trainer. He's awesome. It's not Peter Kane, but it's another guy. And he is really, really cool. But anyway, Stony. Love Stony. Uh, but yeah, I got started getting out with the lab when the doctor says to. Yeah, too many doctors. My problem is I have too many veterinarians. But yeah, Madonna, that is her. And being said tonight, it was like fans are shocked by Madonna at whatever awards show or whatever she was at. Now, hang on, was it the Grammys? Was that last night? Yeah, Grammys. Now, hang on, guys, give me a second here. Oh, this is bad. Like, this is just so weird because so White Rabbit asked about that. And I was like, the University of Tennessee explored water physical therapy with torn ACLs with dogs. With Smokey, he had a torn ACL, and they built a water tank with a treadmill in it for him. I told the White Rabbit that Brown Dog is not going to be getting the water therapy treatment, physical therapy. He's going to be getting the sidewalk physical therapy. We are going to be walking. All right, hang on here. I messed this up. Sorry, guys. You got me distracted again. All right. Preset. Share screen. Yeah, here we go. So what do you guys think? That's Brown Dog is doing well, according to the vet. It's funny when the vet called today after we found out everything. Just Rabbit and I just both didn't even realize it. Just fell asleep. That's how we were really stressed today. But yeah, I've got to 7:45 a.m. is our appointment with the doctor. I thought I was going to be off of here at 11. I started at 10:30. Holy cow! Do you guys know there's a little timer up here? Tells you what time you've been streaming for. You guys are awesome. Y'all know by now that when I hate my life, when I hate something that's going on, I like to talk and goof off and have a good time. I really appreciate you guys being here to help me through this. And who knew we were going to celebrate birthdays today? Robin, it was so funny because Rabbit sent me a message. So I saw last night that was coming on. And then Rabbit sent me a message and said that y'all were on, and I didn't get her message. I mean, she sent me a text message. She's in the other room. She was on a meeting. And I'm like, I look at my phone. I was like, oh, look, I got a message. Like, oh. And I clicked over. I was like, holy cow, you guys are still on. I'm sorry I wasn't there earlier. But yeah, of course, I love you guys. It really felt weird, though. That's what I was saying when I was like, can you guys see me? Because it felt like that, whether you're in the chat or whether you're I'm on a stream with you guys. Like, that's what I felt like. I was like, I feel like they can see me. It was the weirdest feeling. I know. I didn't sleep last night. Y'all know that, right? But anyway, hang on here real quick. Let me, was there another? I got another Madonna one if I can remember it. Then I'll let you guys go. I'll let you go do whatever it is. I didn't realize what time it was. I'm so sorry. Man, I'm sorry. I wish that was a much clearer picture. Oh, she got a riding crop. She looks awful there. Oh, here's a double whammy. This is a double whammy. Okay. let's see, where's the this is, thank you, Great Dane. I appreciate you. Happy birthday to every girl and boy. Hope this very special day brings you lots of joy. I love that. I love that. Yeah, today was great. You guys, I love messing with you guys. I'm worse. I am so much worse, I think, when I'm not. Did you see where I said, I was like, I spent the night in a parking lot once. That was a true story. That was a true story. Uh, the parking lot closed where I had the car. And it was in Philadelphia. And so parking lot doesn't open until like 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. the next day. And I'm like, okay. And there happened to be a window, a really wide window sill. This is downtown. I was right across from the bus station. You can see the homeless were sleeping on the grates where all the steam comes out of and stuff. Yeah, I was right next to them. And right when I fell asleep, I slept about an hour or so. And then a cop came up to me because he's like, "You don't look like you belong here." I don't like it whenever somebody says, "You don't look like you belong here." You know, I feel like we were talking about Animal House earlier. I feel like that scene in Animal House where he says, was there in the Dexter Lake Club? Is that what it is? With Otis. Otis, he loves us. Otis Day and the Nights. That's what it is. Otis Day and the Nights. And they're singing Shamalama Ding Dong. Is the one guy comes up and says, "You know, if I were you guys," they're like, "You'd be leaving. What a wonderful idea." And they all take off running. Like, that's why I feel like when somebody says, "You don't look like you belong here," or "You look lost," that's what this cop said. Yeah, Philadelphia after dark. It's not like grandma's house. It's not like grandma's house. It was, yeah, you do. It was, can we dance with your dates? That scene. That was, yeah. I don't like being I don't like people dancing with my dates. I don't like feeling like, yes, that's a good idea. Yeah, you ought to do that because I am about to die. Um, but that was Philadelphia. Great town, man. Had a great time. Great cheesesteaks. Great people. Um, Hung out at the Wawa. Wawas are fun. I like the Wawa. It's a gas station. They have sandwiches. They have milk. They're known for their milk. Their chocolate milk. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Anyway, guys, with that one, I gotta go. I'm sorry, y'all. Maybe we get Madonna on here. Do you think if we reach out to Madonna, she come on? She's not doing anything. Uh, See, I want to change something up, man. I wish I had something different. No, I get in trouble for all these. Boy, I do get in trouble for all these. I gotta update my video selection. You know what? I hope I don't. I've never gotten in trouble for this one. Guys, this is fitting for tonight. Y'all, I love you guys. I will be making videos shorts. I saw this oops caps on. I was like, yeah, I'm wearing a hat because I was playing with my hair so much last night. Um, but anyway, tomorrow I get Brown Dog back. So you know what? Here's what's sad. I knew how much I've been missing him throughout this whole year. And I was saying earlier, I was like, I goofed off on the internet today. Well, he's always right here, and he's just looking like, "You ready to play? You ready to play? You ready to play? You ready to play?" And that's him. He goes, I mean, and I feel bad. I should have him out. And today, I think I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to make excuses for not doing something that if you do what your dog loves, then you're doing life right. So, guys, thank you so much. We Rabbit and I both appreciate everybody. We love y'all, and I'll be seeing you guys soon tomorrow night. I got to talk to White Rabbit. I don't know. We have trivia ready. Love you guys.